Hi guys, I hope you have a nice day, and today I'm glad you're here with me on my channel Levelation. I will tell you my opinion about the game Starship Troopers Extermination that I played all the pros and cons of this game. Let's go! This game has so much potential. It's definitely one of the most interesting and probably one of the better examples of how to execute the concept of a cool tactical shooter. It's so much fun, and the community is by far one of the most chill I've ever seen. Still in early development, obviously, however, the core gameplay and concept is solid. Off-World Industries developers have recreated everything just like the movie, even the voice actor. Everyone has their own part to do, you don't have to run around people to make they do work. Everyone doing anything is doing their part. It's a bug-slaughtering fest. Starship Troopers Extermination is a game that lets you feel like a real Starship Trooper. Players will fight themselves smack in the middle of the 97 cult classic fighting and Arachnid all in co-op FPS experience. Extermination propels you into the shoes of a bug-killing specialist, allowing you to customize your loadout and abilities to become the ultimate force of nature. You step into the boots of a brave soldier fighting against the relentless Arachnid hordes. The familiar quotes like that you can hear during the action add an extra layer of nostalgia and excitement. Starship Troopers Extermination takes the premise of killing waves and waves of bugs, throws in some base building features and 16-player co-op and makes for a fantastic time. Extermination is an easy-to-pick-up game in part to its first-person shooter motive. The maps are large, as are the hordes. Your co-op team is also wasted large. It's barely controlled house with everyone doing their part. From building base to gunning down adversaries, there is a lot going on at any given moment. In Extermination, players will be conscripted into the Air Defense Force and will choose from 3 available classes: Assault, Support, and Defense. Hunter has a jetpack and fast sprint. Mobile and should provide cover fire, good at supporting multiple objectives. Bastion has a better ability to block incoming damage and stabilize recoil, as well as higher defense. Stationary turret heavy class. Operator has a drone that can heal and receive players and a backpack that allows them to carry 2 canister slots to transport back to base. Good at providing other players support and acting as 2 resource runners for materials. Each class brings something different to the team, and all are necessary for a successful mission. Each mission begins with the players being dropped on the planet of Valaga with the job of exploring the surface and completing various tasks. This will usually end up with team having to collect resources and build a defensible base until they can be extracted. As you battle through waves of relentless bugs, featuring 5 different types, the game rewards you with a sense of accomplishment and growth by unlocking new weapons, equipment, and perks with 3 unique classes. The game is definitely in alpha stage, remember about it, with only 2 playable game modes and 3 classes to level up. Their equipment and weapons are limited, but Medic seems to be the most versatile with mid to long range weapons, even a grenade launcher that clears up the field very well. Extremely useful perks and a great selection of grenade types to even the playing field. The classes are similar now to feel like you are part of a standardized regiment and diverse now to be valuable. The valuable class shines best in the RC game mode where you have to gather resources and hunt enemies and defend the base all at the same time so people split up into groups. Weapons run the usual gamut of suspects such as assault rifles, shotguns, snipers, and pistols. It feels good to be in the fight. The shooting feels as it should. Minimal recoil, adequate damage, and squad reliance. The fights here are chaotic, simply insurmountable, tactical, and satisfying. Mission consists of moving to objectives that allow you to traverse a surprisingly large map. Gameplay is pretty fun, the tasks are simple enough for a team to achieve while feeling like you have enough to do. I imagine with a group of friends getting tasks done would feel very satisfying. The building is pretty interesting, however most of the bases just turn into mazes with the same layered structure. It would be nice to see more items that add more layers of tragedy in the future. Honestly, the amount of variety in the various bug creatures is actually pretty good for an early access game. With 5 variations of Arachnid menace, I never felt like I was just seeing the same enemies over and over. Endless wave of bugs, futuristic guns that still fire lead bullets. Landscapes that resemble the movie's atmosphere to give even more immersion, desolation, and harsh conditions of the environment that help you feeling small in a planet that really hates you and sends you all kind of resources it has to kill you. In regards to other aspects of the game, the graphics in this early access game are quite good. Like the movies, you will feel in a wonderful but hostile environment. With so many bugs and players on screen at once across the giant map, Extermination runs with remarkable stability. I think the rare bugs feel pretty authentic with the models and animations looking really nice. It would be great to see more limb dismemberment of the bugs. I noticed the roadmap mentioned more gore, so fingers crossed for that. Sound is mixed bag, music is good, guns are good, voice actors are great, lines are limited however. I wish the howling screeches of the bugs was more present. I also wish bugs bursting through the ground was louder. What set this game apart to its multiplayer mode, which truly shines? Team up with your friends or join forces with players from around the world to take in the Arachnid menace together. Communication and coordination are key as you strategize and fight side by side, making every encounter feel like a true battle for survival. The cooperative gameplay brings back memories of the camaraderie seen in the Starship Troopers of the movies. So, now about the cons of this game. While the immersion for Starship Troopers Extermination is on point, it could also be to the game detriment. The lack of clean structures up and dropping into the game can confuse players, particularly those unfamiliar with the franchise. While constructing defense seems intriguing and allow more than just a run and gun experience, the controls feel clunky for players not well versed in tower defense games. There are a small level of awkward animations, but nothing breaks your stride. The building mechanics are solid and add a new dimension to the co-op squad shooter genre, but you'll exhaust most of that novelty quickly and then have to grind out your new class abilities repeating the same missions dozens of times. And heads up, the game randomly resized itself until I went into non-windowed mode. Quite frustrating until I fixed that. Playing on a small square in the upper left on my screen was very confusing the first time. I'm excited to see where it goes from here, and the roadmap seems promising, especially with how active they've been with listening to feedback from the player base. Overall, it's a great game. Clearly, there is lack of content currently, but we're on the right track. Starship Troopers Extermination is an enjoyable game, but unless you plan on truly playing to follow its progress, I'd wait for the full release, which hopefully also includes consoles. The 16-player count on each server does wonder for the experience. It places players in intense battles against hordes of bugs, creating a satisfying and immersive experience for fans of the franchise. Would I recommend the game? Yes. Without a doubt of super fun experience to play with friends or solo online. Always remember, troopers, the only good bug is dead bug. That's all. Thanks for listening to the end. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please don't forget to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And also subscribe to my channel as it will motivate me to make more videos for you. Write and ask any question that I will answer in the comments below this video. Bye bye and I love you.